on this harvest moon. Because I'm still in love with you, I want to see you dance again. I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. Can't get this thing on the... Guitar wasn't going to stand, sorry. Of course, that was Neil Young's Harvest Moon. I think it's one of his best. What do you say about Neil Young? He's just one of the best singers, songwriters, guitar players there ever was. He started out in Canada, where he was born. Started playing the little folk venues up around in Ontario, down to Toronto, places like that. Met a lot of people that he'd know the rest of his life. Joni Mitchell, significant. James Taylor, they did a lot of stuff together. His first band of note, though, was Buffalo Springfield with Stephen Stills and Richie Furay. They had a couple of albums in the mid-'60s, had some hits. Mr. Soul was a Neil Young song. Biggest hit was For What It's Worth, which was a Stephen Stills song. They broke up, and Neil Young went in the studio, put together a group of studio musicians, made an album, formed a band called Crazy Horse. Richie Furay, of course, went off to California to join Poco in the folk rock scene out there. And Stephen Stills joined David Crosby, Graham Nash and David Crosby to form Crosby, Stills and Nash. Young had some success, but after a year or so, he went back, got back together with Stephen Stills, became part of Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. He was with them for some of their best stuff. Deja Vu's considered maybe their best album, best received, best selling, and he was a significant part of that. And he played with them off and on over the years, but they broke up pretty soon as far as a permanent fixture, and he went back touring with Crazy Horse and with all kinds of people. He went through a lot of different kinds of music, a lot of different styles, and had a lot of influence on a lot of people. As far as being a singer goes, you don't get to sing with people like Stephen Stills and Graham Nash and David Crosby unless you can hit the note and hit it with character and quality and have something to say when you hit it. He also did as a songwriter, has an impressive list. Has 28 Grammy nominations. Nations, Three Winds. He had here's a few songs. Teach Your Children Well, Mr. Soul, of course. From Cowgirl in the Sand, Down by the River, Poor Dead Know How, Only Love Can Break Your Heart, Southern Man, After the Gold Rush, Needle in the Damage Done, Old Man, Heart of Gold, Cortez the Killer, Carmichael, My, Hey, Hey, Rockin' in the Free World. My, hey, hey, indeed. That's quite a list. As far as guitar playing, he had a lot of influence, and in ways that most people, I think, probably aren't familiar with or sort of weren't paying attention to. He played with all kinds of people in the late 70s and 80s, all the way from Booker T and the MGs, Green Onions fame, to Devo and Pearl Jam. He was a really good friend with Johnny Rotten. He did a lot of guitar with distortion, with Crazy Horses, all kinds of things. You listen to Cortez the Killer and songs on Zuma and things like Carmichael on Greendale, and there's some really interesting, different stuff. He was always different. Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam and Kurt Cobain of Nirvana claimed him as one of their most significant influences, and he became known as the godfather of grunge. In 1992, he did this song, and he's still going. So, thank you, Mr. Young. I want to say here's one Southern man that doesn't mind you hanging around. So keep on rocking in the free world.